Hey BJD Addicts and YouTube, Equine Aurora here. As you can see, I am at my desk now. I turned the light off and opened my blinds, so there's not so much of a glare as long as I sit so that I am in fact blocking the glare from the mirror on my door. Anyways, so I'm doing BJD Addicts Prompt number 11, the favorite aspects of my doll. For this one, I'm going to go in the order of which I actually paid for them, not the order that they arrived. Because I actually didn't, Ari, you can see her wig down there. But Ari, I did actually pay for her first. The only reason Nemo arrived first is because he was in stock in the United States. She was not. So, what attracted me to her mold was just the overall shape of her face. She has a very, very gentle looking face, and that's what I was looking for. A doll, very, the wide-eyed, the cuteness of her, how wide her eyes is, I find very cute. You'll notice all three of my molds have very wide eye holes. I like that. I'm not a big fan of narrow eye holes. Yes, there are dolls I like that have narrow eye holes, but I'll probably never actually own any. Because I like the wider eye holes. I also like the shape of her nose. Her nose is very cute. I just love the shape of her nose and her lips, and it's just just the overall shape of her head just attracted me. I thought she was absolutely adorable and fell in love with her the second I saw the Dolls Homecoming mold. So yeah, you can see her head better when her wig's on. So you can see just the overall shape of her head, just the roundness of it, and just how everything flows together. I just find her adorable, and that is why I bought a Kimmy. And she fits the character I wanted her for perfectly. So, put her wig back on properly. Next up is Yuma. Put Ari over here. Okay. Sit. Ari. Okay. Yuma. Yuma, for very similar reasons. You can see he also has a very round face. And you can see he is a fantasy doll, not a doll zone, but he's put together very similar to Ari. Just the overall roundness of his face, shape of his eye holes. His nose does kind of slope and point more than Ari's does, but even that I find adorable. And I especially love his lips. You can see right there. See his lips. I especially love the shape of his lips. And so my favorite aspect of him would probably be his lips. With Ari, it's her eyes, but with him, it's probably his lips. And his ears are also really cute. You can't see them very well, but see his ears. I also just find his ears absolutely adorable. But his wig covers his ears a lot. So yeah, with him, it's probably his lips. But just the overall shape of his face is what really attracted me to him when I decided to buy him. So that's Yuma. And then there's Meshiga, the newest addition to the family. The Luke mold is very similar to the Kimmy mold. Actually, it's the male version of the Amy mold. And the Kimmy and the Amy are very similar. They're mistaken actually a lot. But, I can tell them apart now. But when I actually had a really hard time. I was actually leaning towards an Amy and ended up getting a Kimmy. And I love my choice. Then there's Meshiga. You can see she also has the round face that I seem to like with my dolls, and the rounder open eye holes. My favorite aspect of her are probably also the shape of her eyes. I just like how open and round her eyes are. You can see how. I love all their lips, but Yuma's are probably my favorite lips. But with the doll zones, it's usually their eye holes that are my favorite part. I like the more open eye molds for the doll zones. I like the molds of the Meggies. Don't get me wrong, but I probably never actually own one because I don't like how narrow their eye holes are. So, but yeah, you can see I really like the round face and the open eye holes coming down to the nose and the lips. And Yeah. And you can see her ears. I don't know, for some weird reason, dolls one likes to put their ears really low. But actually, I find that kind of cute, even though you'll never find a human with their ears all the way down there. But, you know, I still find it cute. So, yeah, so that's the favorite aspects of my dolls. So, that's all I have for now. So, I will see y'all later.